Hi viewers, how are you? I hope you are in the best of your health, and you must be, because you are young, you are energetic, the world is made for you. Discover it, invent it, and enjoy it. As once our teachers told us in our class that don't be afraid of the problems and challenges. Always meet it, treat it, and try to defeat it. So today we are going to discuss general methods of teaching. Teaching is very complex process. It's not an easy task. All the time you will be a student. If you are a teacher, you have to study the latest things and the latest discoveries and prospects and parameters and whatsoever it is. General method means general methods are those methods which are applied by the teachers almost in every corner of the world. Method means procedure and teaching means the process of sharing knowledge with the learners. Before going to start, let me tell you a very interesting quotation, that is, catch me if you can. If you give fish, he will eat one day. If you teach fishing, he will eat whole life. It means don't make the learner is a spoon feeder. Don't make them passive. Always push them into the ocean of problems. But teach them how to fly, how to swim. Do you remember the first lesson, that is his first flight? When the young seagull was afraid of flight, he was not having trust in his own wings, and he was not sure that when he will fall down, his wings will support. Always be confident of your wings, that my wings will always support me, and my wings are so powerful that it can take me from one corner of the world to the other corner. So, don't give the fish to the people. Don't make them free eaters. Don't give us knowledge. Always give us skill. So, teaching method means the systematic, orderly, and logical course of action to accomplish a particular educational goal. The goals of education are different. So the difference in goals will always lead to the application of different method of teaching. But it should always be systematic from beginning till the end. It should be orderly. Orderly means that nothing can be removed and nothing can be added to the method. It should be logical. Logical means that it will provide not only knowledge, but it will also furnish skill to the learner. The first method is known as lecture method, as it is very clear. It is the method in which the teacher is sharing the information but through direct commentary or through direct exchange of ideas with the learner. It's oral presentation. It means that in this method the excessive use of words has been met. It is traditional, very old. Before this lecture method, there was another method that was known as GTM. GTM stands for Grammar Translation Method, but that method is dead now. It was the most complex method of teaching, but it did not develop the language skill. So it is lecture method is traditional. It is very easy. Easy in the sense that those teachers who are expert in the art of communication, they can perform lecture method very. But remember, the only restriction in lecture method is that if you are teaching English, you will continue your lecture in English. And this method later on developed into CLT, communicative language teaching. Then it's teacher centered, no doubt. Teacher is playing the role of a dictator. He is controlling the environment of the class, and the students are just the spoon feeders. They are receiving, the knowledge is put into their mind and without any participation. Students are passive. It is feedback method. Feedback method means because this lecture method provides the chances to the teacher that they can ask spark question. During the lecture, he or she can ask a student that please define what is noun, what is verb, what is sentence. Let's change this sentence from active voice into passive voice. So it's a time saving method. There is the use of AVAs. As we have already uploaded a very important video on the usage and importance of AVAs. It has a logical structure. This is called a logical structure there. In lecture method, first we will go for the introduction of the topic, then body of the lecture, that is also known as the middle, and at the end you will conclude the lecture. It is economical. Economical means in the sense that it's time saving. Then after lecture method there is demonstration. Demonstration in lecture method there is only the sharing of information, but in demonstration method there is the act of showing something by giving proof or evidence. Remember, demonstration is very logical and very orderly method, because in this method the teacher not only shares the information, they also perform. It has three types. Pure demonstration. Pure demonstration is that in which purely visual method of demonstration. Means there is the explanation of knowledge, explanation of material, explanation of the topic, sharing of the material, but only visual skill is involved. Means there is no voice, there is no commentary, there is no performance. Then demonstration with commentary. Means pure demonstration is without commentary, and then commentary is added. Means you will watch, you will listen, and you will say. And then the third one is participative demonstration, student performance. And remember that in visual, they can only accumulate the knowledge. In commentary, they will develop the speaking skill. In demonstration, they will learn the participatory skills. After this, we will go for the third method, that is called discussion. It's very easy. Discussion method is, it is also known as a democratic method. Democratic method in the sense that teacher and students are involved in discussion. They select a topic and they exchange the views with each other. It is the exchange of ideas. It is student centered, and it develops language skill. You know that the main problem with the education is that it doesn't develop the language skill. Language is a competency. It is the proof of your knowledge. A person having no knowledge, how can they communicate with other people? In the past it was said that a silent man is a dangerous man. But in the modern time it is said that a speaking man is a dangerous man, because the person who speaks has a lot of knowledge. Then it has attitude change. Attitude is the foundation of personality. So through discussion you can explain to the listener and to the performer as well that this is not correct, this should not be done in this way, this should be done in this way. So it is known as attitude changer method. You can change the negative attitude into positive attitude. It's time consuming and it requires trained teacher. Discussion is not. Discussion is always orderly, logical. Irrelevant discussion is the wastage of time. This one is the most important method. Heuristic. Heuristic, the word heuristic is derived from the Greek word heurisko. Heurisko stands for I find and I discover. Dear student, don't worry. Heuristic method is not a new method. It is known as problem solving method. It is problem solving method, science lesson, informa, inquiry. It is most of the time used in science subjects, mathematics, chemistry, physics, bio, because the students are introduced to the problem and they have been given the material, they have been given the time to find out the solution of this problem. And it is the foundation of Thorndike trial and error. Trial and error means that students are involved in problem solving. They do the thing once incorrect, second time incorrect, third time incorrect, and on the fourth attempt they solve the problem. Problem setting, the first thing is the introduction of the problem, then sharing of the information, and at the end there will be solution, but the solution should be not by the teacher but by the student. It develops the confidence of the students and they go for psychomotor skill development. There they can not only explain but they can also perform. The last method is called seminar method. It is informal method. Seminar means that informal, you can discuss any topic, but remember, there should be 20 to 30 students. There should be a teacher who will be the expert of conducting a seminar. It should be from 1 to 2 hours. It is time consuming method, not for new students, and it creates psychological issues because seminar is the arrangement in which there are present so many people. So it is very difficult for all the learners to come to the podium and to express themselves in front of the watchers, in front of the viewers, in front of the listener. So dear students, these are a few methods which I have explained to you people. Please go through it, study it, practice it, and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.